What's going on? My name is Koree Hines. I'm a graduate here of California State University Long Beach, class of 2015. I'm a Film and Electronic Arts BA holder, and this is another episode of 23 and Graduated. I came into Cal State Long Beach in the fall of 2010 with my major being civil engineering. Also, I was a part of the men's track and field team. Back in the day, I played with Legos and Hot Wheels. And then in high school, I liked math and science. So all of that together, I knew civil engineering was the way to go for me. The crazy thing was, I was behind in math classes to get into calculus. I need to take 2 math classes in the spring during my track season in order to get into calculus and be back on track. The plan was just to take 1 math class in the spring, another math class in the summer, and be in my next math class for the next fall. So I took trigonometry. And I tell you, trigonometry was a completely different language to me. I had a tutor at least twice a week and 1 time before a midterm, and I would get nothing but C's on it. I mean, trigonometry was so hard, and I knew that it was going to be a lot more harder math classes coming after trig, so I knew I had to get out of there. I had moved to a different dormitory that spring semester, and I had met a guy named David Allen. He showed me one of the projects he was working on, and he told me about the film department at Cal State Long Beach. I had talked to the faculty in the film department, then I had talked with my advisor in the athletic department, and we knew that film and electronic arts was the way to go for me. So I made that switch. After a couple years at Cal State Long Beach, I felt like I was doing pretty good. I was running fast in track, I had good grades and everything, but I wanted to be a part of something more. I met a guy named Deontay King. He actually happened to be my roommate my sophomore year, and he told me about his fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. We went to this guy's house to pregame for the event. All the fraternity brothers started coming in, they started doing trains, having a good time, and I was like, I kind of see where this can be fun. We get to the event and we walk in, the presence of being among the alphas was something indescribable. Just walking from one part of the gym to the next part of the gym where we sat down and all eyes were on us, I knew that I wanted to be a part of this illustrious fraternity. I initially joined Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated for the brotherhood that I saw that one night of the Midnight Madness. Some of the things we like to do in my fraternity is community service, step, and graduate. Some of the community service events I've done, I went to different high schools and I was able to step and tell them about our fraternity, how important it is to go to college, and how important it is to keep your grades up. Another thing that I have benefited from being a part of this illustrious fraternity is all the places I've been. I've done a lot of traveling since 2013 when I became a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I've been to North Carolina for a convention. I've been to Colorado, Seattle, and Austin, Texas for conventions and conferences. And I've also been to Vegas and Atlanta to step.
We are the brothers of the A. Boy. Ooh. 06. 3. Who you with? Ice.
One of the things that I really wanted to do when I became an alpha was step. We stepped at so many different shows in high schools and whatnot just because that's the thing we like to do. We won the 2015 Long Beach Step Show right here in the Pyramid. We also won the BET Experience Step Show in 2015, and they sent us to Atlanta to step at a Patti LaBelle and Comic Benefit concert. After a long time coming, it's finally my senior year. I've been doing photography and videography for about 4 years. I've been in my fraternity doing fun things in that for about 3. Now it's time to finish up my track season with a bang. That bang was my hamstring. It was the week before the conference championship. I'm conditioning doing 250s. I come around the corner and pop! There goes my hamstring. I go to the trainer and they told me that I pulled it. The conference championship was in 2 weeks at UC Davis. I started doing my rehab. I go up to Davis. Long story short, I don't make the finals for the 110 hurdles for the first time in 3 years that I've been at Cal State Long Beach. But it's okay because the previous week before I heard it, I ran a fast enough time to make it to the NCAA championship. So there's my blessing. Despite all the good times and the bad times I've had here in school, the mishaps, life is gonna be rough. You can expect that. But all you have to do is set your priorities and make sacrifices. Then you can be what you wanna be. I'm 23 and graduated. I'm doing what I wanna do. I'm ready to see what else life has to offer me. The one thing of advice that I wanna give you is to not count the days, but make the days count. You are the sum of everything you say yes to. Take chances, learn life lessons, because there's not so many times you can make mistakes at a young age. If you make mistakes in the real world, that's it. So make all your mistakes in college. Along the way, have as much fun as you can, because there's nothing that can compare to your college experience.
Skip the introduction, part an interruption, blowing up combustion, building myself up like I'm constructing, yeah. Biggest thing that you ever seen, have you ever seen a young dip